Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Lots of thoughts, man. Lots of thoughts this season. I have lots of thoughts. Sup, Al William? Sup, brother? I just got done watching The Boys. I was a bit late on it. I had some shit to do. No one cares. But I just got done with it. This is something I've been waiting for forever. Anyway, what's up, William? How you doing, bro? What you up to? What are you up to? I can't believe it's finished. I can't believe that show's finished. Ain't that some shit? Waited 12 months for that sheet. 12 whole months. And that's what it got me. Mahi hard, bro. Mahi hard. That's the bugger. Keep doing it. Keep grinding. I can't believe it. Can't believe that that's the end. I'm just waiting for a few more people to show up. Say, what's up? What's good? What's good? Let me just send the link out. Was it worth the wait? I don't want to reveal all my cards yet, but the short answer is, yeah. Let me just send this out. Let me send this damn link. Let me just tweet this out. I can't believe it's finished. It's over. I'll just tweet this bitch out. Hang on. Okay. What's up, O'Shea? Happy to have you here, brother. I'm just tweeting this out, seeing if anyone else wants to come through, say what's up. What are you up to, O'Shea? Did you want to join? Because I have so much thoughts, but I don't know if I'm alone in them. Am I in the minority? Because it sort of feels like maybe I am. I thought the fight with Stormfront versus Maeve and Kamiko style would have been better. Now she's neutralized, so she isn't fully dead then. Nah. I thought Kamiko died, to be honest. But then I forgot that she could come back to life. She's not fully dead, no. But she's been outed by Vought. So, yo, what's up, Tyler? My man. But she got outed by Vought, so I don't think she'll be back in. We don't know. I only just finished watching it like 10 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure I know how I feel, but if I had someone to like bounce off, it'd be good. But whatever, we'll see if people come through soon. Kamiko is pretty much Wolverine. She is, bro. She was savage, and I was pretty sad when I saw her neck get snapped. But nah, she good. I thought she was going to start talking too. It's the first time we heard her make a noise, which was pretty cool. But whatever. Black Noir was nowhere to be seen. Man, I don't know, man. This end of the season, Stormfront got rigged. Yeah, but not quite. Yeah, she got beat up, and then she got sliced and diced like she was nothing. Poor Ryan. Tyler, did you want a link? But yeah, man, just I want to say it, but I don't want to get into it yet. I want to maybe just wait for a little bit more before people come. But yeah, What about you, Ashay? Did you think it lived up to the expectations, Tyler? Did you think it lived up to what you were hoping for? Waited all those months for? Is this what you expected, and did it pass your expectations, or just stay there? Are you excited for season 3? Cool, Ashay. All good, bro. All good. Man, did it live up? I thought it took a step back too, but there's one thing that keeps me glued to the show. There's a couple of things, but the main thing is Homelander, and in this episode, to me, this was probably the most range we've seen. We've seen his. This is the most we've seen his acting range. Goes from maniacal to depressed in an instant, and it feels authentic, and it's amazing to watch. And whenever he's on screen, he's just amazing, and I just love seeing what he can bring to the role. He's owned the role. He's like the Hugh Jackman to Wolverine, the Tony Stark to Robert Downey Jr. You know, he's that guy. For me, it's Homelander because he's going to step and kill everyone. Anytime he's on screen, I'm scared. If he's not on screen, I'm scared for the person who is on screen. It's all through that amazing acting ability by Tony Stark, man. It's out of this world. It's crazy. He's amazing. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, brother? Let's go. Did you watch The Boys? Are you a Boys supporter? A Boys binger, watcher, lover? You love Boys in your mouth? Did you watch The Boys? I don't want to spoil you, bro, if you haven't seen it. This is full spoilers. Full spoilers here. I'm just waiting on a couple more people to turn up, and then I'll start giving out my thoughts. How you been, Jordan? You been all good, bro? What's the time over there? Is it like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning? Shit. Oh yeah, you got a baby. You don't get no damn sleep. Sleep is gone. You don't know what sleep is. You forgot. I remember having my kids as babies. Remember. Tyler reckons, I knew by episode 3 that it wasn't going to give me enough in season 2. I had a feeling. But I was sitting in my naivete, and I was just hoping with all of my heart that that wasn't the case. Was it the case? I think so. I think it was. This whole what is sleep? I know, Jordan. Trust me, bro. It's yeah. It's not about you anymore, bro. Not about you. It's about your baby. Your damn baby. Fuck them kids. Nah, I'm just kidding. Kids are cool. Yeah, I stopped doing reviews for the show because I was just not feeling it. I would watch an episode. I think I did up to like episode 4 or 3. I was doing reviews on this channel, and then when I got to like 5 and 6 or 7, I was like, there's really no need to do a review because there's not much going on. There's always cool, hilarious parts that they sprinkle throughout. We're like, it keeps you engaged, and you can talk about that for a couple of days with your mates. Oh, remember that part when that huge ass, long ass penis was around Mother Milk's neck? Oh man, that was hilarious. There's a few of those moments which are always cool. I'm not complaining that they're in there, but if that is just surrounded by fluff, then you can sort of break down what the show's doing. Give you a bit of fluff, a little bit of a hint at a narrative, maybe a new plot there that could get interesting, and then boom, funny, amazing, out the gate scene part, and then next episode, and it's just more of that. And I started to click on, and it pissed me off really, because I've ask anyone around my circle. Like, I've been the biggest advocate for the show. When season 1 dropped, and I binged it in like a day or two, I was telling everyone I knew, this show will change your life. This is the best live action superhero TV show ever, 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 ever. And there were 2 shows I was looking forward to this year. It was this one and The Mandalorian season 2, but The Boys I was hyped more for because it was something different. It was still based on comic books, but it was telling the comic book story in a way that was fresh and amazing, and we never knew that this could even get on television. And the first season absolutely like shook me. I was like, there was so much good things about it, but then season 2 starts and they drop the first 3 episodes, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Not much happened, and yeah, anyway. Tyler reckons I was filming a reaction to the last episode and stopped 20 minutes. See, I would be if I did a reaction to the episode, it would have been me just going like this. Huh? What the? Might get better. How long's left? 10 minutes? Okay, cool. Maybe last 10 minutes would be the best, and nothing happened, man. No, I don't know. People might feel different. There's a lot of people. Before I watched the episode, I was sort of circling around Twitter, Facebook, just trying to get a general reaction from people. I didn't want to spoil myself, so I was sort of quick on the comments, make sure that nothing there was too spoilery. The only spoilery thing I saw was girls get it done. I was like, okay, there must be like a girls team up, something happening. Not really a spoiler. That's all right. And it was split. It was split down the middle. People love this episode, love this season, and then there's the other side where there's 3 sides. There was the people that love the season and saw no flaws and said it's absolutely amazing and love it better than the first one. I mean, those are big words. I wish I did. If you say that and you believe that, cool, bro. I'm jealous. I wish I did. And then there's the guys in the middle where there's enough, and this is where I sit. There was enough in there to sort of keep me engaged, keep me going, but there's a little bit of doubt sitting in the bottom of my stomach, sort of talking to me while I'm sleeping and bugging me and saying, this season might be shit. Like, nah, man, you're talking about. There's no way the season could be shit. There's absolutely no way. They're going to give us something even greater than season 1. Keep watching. I mean, look what happened. In my opinion, anyway. In my opinion. Let me just check something right quick. Let me check something right quick. Yeah. Tyler, man, if you want to join, just let me know. I'll send you a link. Send you a link if you want to join. Yeah, man. This shit wrecks me. This was something I was telling everyone to watch. I feel like a bit of an idiot, to be honest. I almost like based my whole channel on the. Don't even do it. But like I almost based my whole channel on The Boys. I bought it out at this time because I wanted to talk about The Boys because I was hyped for it. The whole thing about me starting a channel is because I could talk about The Boys. I'm talking about it, and it's is this how you guys felt with Game of Thrones season 8? I never saw Game of Thrones. Is this how you guys felt? What's up, A-Rog Spidey? Team no sus, bro. No sus. Fuck with us. Yeah. No sus. What's up, A-Rog? Thank you. Thank you for joining, sir. Thank you for coming through. We're just I'm just waiting on to see if anyone wants to jump in and tell me what they thought of The Boys. And if no one comes, that's right. I'll just tell you how I felt. But I'm sort of saving the juiciness for if someone wants to come in. A-Rock Spidey. There was no sus. Wasn't there? I believe you, bro. I believe you. Believe all A-Rogs was my new slogan. Believe all A-Rogs. Yeah, man. This season did not. It wasn't satisfying, to be honest. Half of it was good. Half of it was fine, and then the other half was fluff. There was so much fluff. There was no sus. Okay, bro. All right, I got you. I'm gonna fight for you, bro. I'll be like your lawyer. I'll fight for you. My client denies any susness that occurred on the 1st of May, 2000. Yeah, no, I got you, bro. I believe you. I forgot my train of thought. Who cares? There was no sus. There was something that I was just looking forward to, and it was the way that season 1 ended. They had this huge setup, they had all these balls in the air, and that was probably one of the best cliffhangers ever. And bam, pretty much. I mean, they didn't really sort out anything. There was really nothing. Or they went like the long-winded way around it. I've been hearing rumblings that the finale bombed. Do you feel that way? I honestly do. I don't want to be a boys hater. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be sitting here giving out this negative energy on why I dislike this episode. I wish I was on here praising the show's name. I was up here doing my Kirk Franklin sheet, praising the show's name because I was the biggest advocate for the show. Anyone I would talk to, anyone that was in listening range, go watch The Boys. I was hyping up season 2. Had some mates even just get Amazon Prime just to watch the show. I showed some other mates how to watch it, that way. And they're like, okay, yep, cool. And I just feel like an idiot because the show, in my opinion, didn't perform. Is this how you guys felt for Game of Thrones? It honestly feels like a kick in the stomach, like an elbow to the penis. It was mind blowing. Oh, see what you did there, Tyler Cordalis. Hey, Tyler Cordalis, Johnny Thomas. Yeah, you make fire music, bro. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Keep going, don't stop. I'll bang that shit out every day. Play it at the gym. That's my shit. Keep going, Tyler. But yeah, they had cool parts. And speaking of mind blowing, can we talk about that reveal? Just Eric Spy says, do you feel like it was poor storytelling or the execution? I've got a dumb conspiracy theory, and it's just the way my dumb brain works. But I think they have a good story there. They threw all these balls up in the air, but because they know that the show is going to be doing amazingly well, I think it was the choice of the guys that run Amazon Prime, they run the studio and the streaming service. They said, "Look, the show's going to be a big hit. It's our biggest hit ever. Let's just try and drag this shit out for as long as we can." And let's just drag this shit. Freak storytelling. Let's just try and drag it. Give them little dabs. What's that? Dangle the lolly in front of the whatever, and they'll still love it. They'll be blind to what we're actually doing. That's what I feel like. I feel like they just wanted to stretch it out, become corporate, and just milk this thing for everything they can. And to me, the storytelling sort of fell on the wayside. They just didn't wrap things up in a satisfactory way, in my opinion. And I just want to know, am I the only one that feels that way? Do I just have a negative mindset the whole time, 24/7 in my whole life? Or are there others out there that feel like how I'm feeling? Because surely not. Surely not. I don't know. I hope not, because I don't want anyone to hate the show. And the way that season 1 ended made me so hyped for season 2. The way that this season ended, I'm not even hyped for season 3. I can probably not even. I wouldn't. I'm not hyped for it at all. There's nothing that they set me up with where I was like, oh, that's gonna be so amazing. There's nothing. There's not one thing. Sup, the night. How you doing, brother? It's good to have you here, bro. Thanks for coming through. If you want to jump in, man, if any of you want to jump in, just let me know. I'll send out the link. Send that link. Yo, what's up, Perp? Salute. Selling your word. Salute, sir. Perp. There was one stream I did where you said that The Boys was mediocre or average, and I was offended. Nah, I wasn't offended, but I was just like, what? You're the first person to say that. Nah, man, this is the best show ever. This show will change your life. Season 2 is going to be the best. Nah. Show pissed me off. There's so much weeks where I was just like, nah, what? They're going to have to do something to freaking change the shows, to give the show some momentum, because there's not really much going on. And I hate that. I hate that that's happened. You haven't got past episode 1 of season 2. Looking kind of... Whoa. You're the first person ever to say that, man. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. The first person ever. Shout out to you, bro. That's us. Prep, you didn't get past episode 1? To be honest, man, like I don't like any of the episodes until like episode 3. I think it was 3. And then it started to 1 and 2 were weird to me. You haven't, yeah. The way that Huey was acting was so out of character and out of left field, and you're like, what? Why are you acting like that towards Butcher? Where did this come from? You guys were all good you guys were all good last season. Why is it all of a sudden such a huge change? Yeah. I kind of disappointed in Homelander. Elaborate. Explain. Because to me, he was the best part of the whole show. If anyone's disappointing, it's the Deep. Where were they going with that? They had all this build up to him doing something. Maybe that was the point. They had all this build up to him having a huge redemption arc, or setting himself up to get back in the 7. It was all for nothing. And maybe that's what they wanted to do, make us feel like how the Deep feels. If that's what they wanted to do, they succeeded. But dumb. I don't want to feel disappointed watching a TV show. That's dumb. I don't know. It's just me. You would assume that means season 3 will start with a bang to compensate, right? What bang? Season 2 should have started with a bang. They had all the factors that make a great season finale and a great hype build towards the next season. That was the one that I was ready for. I was like, bro, season 1 first minute is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the shit. No, oh man. Every time I talk bad about the show, it's like I just get a spiritual elbow to the penis. It just hurts. Shakes the whole body. I hate it. I hope that they start off with a bang, because it was slow. It was so slow, and the things that they set up were cool. I was like, okay, this could be interesting. But the payoffs were trash. The show's not trash. The payoffs were nothing real. I was like, oh, that's what that meant. I get it now. That's awesome. If I watch it again, it's gonna make so much more sense. Right. It had nothing like that. None of the payoffs were cool. I was like, oh, fair enough. Yeah, okay. They sort of alluded to that. That's a dumb way of wrapping that up, but okay. They had too many balls in the air. Too many balls in the air of all these little different plot threads. Some caught, some dropped. That's what I'm saying. Oh, sorry. The last says I miss Homelander's intimidation factor. It did sort of drop off towards the end of the season. I feel like the first maybe half or in the middle slightly, it was very Homelander centric, and which was awesome. Like seeing his internal struggle, seeing his public persona versus what he's going through mentally, and the whole thing with mums and milk was like fascinating, and his ego, and is he attracted to himself because his ego is so huge. Like that sort of stuff was all amazing, and seeing the way that Tony Stark could show that through facial expressions is fucking amazing. Like he's one of the he's gonna be he's he's already everyone loves him. He's gonna be amazing. He's gonna. Uh, I wish him more success in future things. I want to see him in like everything and anything. Like yeah, like he's one of those dudes where if you hear his name is going to be in a movie, you're just going to go watch that movie. You know what I mean? Like a Leonardo or a Tom Hardy or something, or whoever you like, whatever. He's going to be one of those dudes, I feel. His intimidation factor, yeah, but he doesn't need to be intimidating the whole time. But I know what you're saying. But I liked his whole wave of emotions he was going through. Every time he went through any emotion, the way he would pull it off to me was, whew, that was some good acting, bro. In my opinion, still love Homelander. I'm just hoping he snaps and goes off. Yeah, I thought at the end, when he was giving that speech, for some reason I just thought he was, because he's saying it, but in his eyes and mind, he doesn't believe that shit. He don't believe a word he's saying to himself. He's like, bro, where's my phone? He's like, bro, I just want to laser everyone right now and just kill everyone. Anything that I've ever loved or whatever is gone. Is it worth just killing everyone and having no one to love, or should I just hold back and just pretend that everyone loves me? And is that a fate better than living on this whole earth alone? And you can see that struggle. Just he's not even saying those lines, but you can see those lines where I could anyway through his eyes. Like, oh man, he's amazing. He's amazing. Shout out to New Zealand. That's where he's from. He's awesome. Season was just boring at some points. I agree. Yeah, it was just too fluffy. They had core things that were great, like cool, like they had core story plots and story plot points that you're like, cool, yep, that's the track I want to go down. But then they just put fluff all around it. They just fluffed it up like a big fluffy teddy bear, like a Build-A-Bear. They just filled it up with fluff. And then, but like I'm saying, like the way that they wrapped up their plot points was stink. It was dumb. Well, to me, anyway. I've seen those scenes from the finale. Yeah, watch it. Man, you skipped 7 episodes. Fuck, perp. You watched 5 minutes of the first episode, then you skip to the finale. Shows how much you like the show. Not much. Fair enough, bro. I get it. I can see it. I need to get on Doom Patrol. If you're right about Doom Patrol, I will kiss your feet, bro. But yeah, I don't know. The trailer didn't get me. But superheroes, DC, I'm gonna check it out soon, one day, and I'll give you my thoughts. But yeah, I can't believe that you watched 5 minutes of the first episode and then skipped to the finale. That's hilarious. They got Nazis now. Has hospital. She'll heal, and then what? I don't know. But I'm not excited for her. That's the thing. I don't care if she comes back and starts some shit, or there's she's like another person who's been kicked out of the Seven. She's with the Deep. Like I don't. There's nothing in it that excites me, which is it's terrible. It's horrible. Stormfront being burnt like that piece of towel was funny. She looked like Anakin, bro. She looked like Anakin from Revenge of the Sith. It was hilarious. I hate you. But she looked, yeah, she was. It was funny. It was hilarious. Yeah. Anthony Starr's performance was great. I agree. You just heard me agree, because I said all that stuff about him, and I think he's awesome. So far, Butcher and Homelander have been the best part of the show for me. Facts. They are the best parts of the show. You can't have the show without them two in it. They tried to just have so much Starlight, so much Huey, and so much of the deep. But this is, I don't know. So I feel I was that scene where Becca dies. Rest in peace, Becca. Right, show your respects, people. Second of silence. That part when Becca dies, and he's like, she finally dies. She does that part, and the way he's like has all that rage and anger towards Ryan. It was crazy. I was like, "Oh shit! Is he about to pop off? Is he? What's gonna happen here?" He fulfills a promise to his wife. I feel like there's some moments in the show where they sort of do things that are out of character. I'll explain later, but yeah, no, I definitely agree. Butcher and Homelander are the best parts of the show for sure. Doom Patrol was the goat. Goat. Oh. If I see two other people say that, I'll believe it. But I'm not saying I don't believe you, Perp. You know, I know you're a smart, intelligent dude. I've watched many of your streams, but that is a big. That's a big. What's the way I'm looking for? That's a big, a big outlandish statement you just said there, bro. The goat. Okay, goat. Is he? I don't know. Maybe not. I want to see it. We'll see. Doom Patrol is a great TV show. All right. Okay, we're the second person. I asked for two more, but yeah, Doom Patrol is a great show. Okay, I've got a few things that I'm trying to watch that are so long and so many episodes. I'm doing like a big anime, diving into I've never watched anime before. I watched Avatar for the first time last year with my son. We loved it. It was amazing. I just started Dragon Ball Z for the first time, like, what's that noise? Like a month ago. And I'm nearly finished. I got like 10 episodes to go. My first time watching Dragon Ball Z, which is funny to say. People were like, "Well, your first time?" Yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch those shows growing up. My parents were very religious, so there was nothing about martial arts or anything I wasn't allowed to watch. It's crazy, but yeah. So I'm watching that now, and then after that, I'm gonna watch so much. There's Super, Naruto, Attack on Titan, My Hero. It's gonna be I don't know. I've got a lot of anime to cram into my life at the moment, but Doom Patrol is up there with my shows that I need to watch for sure. Not the goat though. Whew, I see plenty of cat Perp. Jeez, you really after them. You were the chosen one. Said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. I know. I love that movie. I really like Mother's Milk too. Mother's Milk, Kamiko, and Butcher were my top three of the boys. They sort of try to make Frenchie have an arc, but to me, he did nothing, and he sort of added nothing. He sort of added nothing to he didn't push the narrative forward. We got a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Like a flashback of why he feels a certain way towards Lamplighter. What a waste he was. I'd rather they killed the Deep instead of Lamplighter. Anyway, they gave him that bit of okay, he felt some type of way because he did that one thing a few years ago. Cool. but he didn't really do anything to advance the narrative. I love Frenchie, man. He's cool. Does this mean gun? Oh, that's amazing. He's cool, but I just felt like he just didn't do. He didn't do enough for me to go. Frenchie's amazing. I love Frenchie. To me, people will say he's amazing, but to me, not so much. But I do like him. Bro, when Becca died, I cried a little bit. The last TV show I cried in, I think, was Vikings. I think. I know. People cry in TV shows, even dudes with beards. We cry too, just as much as anyone else. Over TV shows. Yep, over TV shows. Sometimes I get it. The night I didn't cry during that part a little bit, but I have cried to TV shows before. Vikings, there was a part in there that just, you know, as far as comic book series go, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Doom Patrol. Yeah. I didn't like Titan season 2. I hope Titan season 3 is better. I liked Umbrella Academy. I liked 1 and 2. 2 more. I know Jay doesn't like it, and he sort of like laughed at me when I said I liked it. He was like, "Oh, do you?" I was like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry." But yeah. What's another one? I haven't seen any CW stuff except Smallville. CW just doesn't interest me. I heard Stargirl's alright, but yeah, like I said, I got a lot to watch. Broke his promise to her with a quickness. He was about to. He was like, "I promise," and then he like turned straight away to like almost. I'm like, that didn't last long. Not that she'll know, but promise to a dead person is pretty big stuff. You're just gonna throw that away, your wife, bro? He didn't, but I thought he was going to. I was like, oh, that's dark. I like it, but he didn't, which is good. I was kind of with Butcher and said, freak that kid. Yeah. I was kind of with Butcher and said, freak that kid. Yeah, well, he has no ties to it, really, does he? He puts up with the kid's existence because Becca loved him. And then as soon as Becca died, he was like, well, no, you're just Homelander's son. You're just another fucking soup. Really? Didn't he? So I thought that's another moment where I thought he should have. And then Homelander would have found it harder to not go after him when Queen Maeve said, well, I'll share this video. Don't burn the phone with your laser eyes. Whatever. I thought that would have been like a better, instead of just Butcher hating on soups, having a soup hate a human and has the means to just destroy him in one, but can't for some reason. That would have been interesting, but they didn't go there. They just let him walk away again. End of season 3 is going to walk away again. I bet you any money. That's dope. Oh, sorry. I was kind of with Butchers. Yep. This hunting of putting me to sleep. The hunting part of. Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying. It's late over here, Tyler. It's like almost 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, brother. That's dope. Hosea, take your time and enjoy all these different shows because there's definitely a ton out there. There's a ton. There's not enough time in this world to watch all these shows, bro. But I'll give it a go. Good go. Humans don't mean nothing to me. They're cool, but they just spend too much time. Will they? Won't they? Weren't they together? Like why? I don't know. It was not like a romance where I was like that I was rooting for. It wasn't like, yeah, man, I hope they get together. They belong together forever. There was nothing like that. It was just like, yeah, cool, they're not together. Oh yeah, cool, they are together. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't bother me. That's how I felt. Tyler, I felt episode 4. It's one of those seasons where the second half is stronger than the first. Oh, this hunting of putting me to I'm not sure what you're saying. Sorry, Perp. I'm on episode 4 of this season. Attack on Titan? I'm sorry, man. I'm tired. When I was younger, I used to sneak reading manga, watching anime. I'd be like that. Damn, so you know what it's like when your parents say, no anime, that's the devil. It's like, man, no, it's not. It's just about one man. He's half Saiyan. He doesn't want to give up ever. It's the best. I love it. And you won't ever give up for the good of humanity. You got to do the right thing all the time. Titans hurt me. Season 2, yeah, like both seasons weren't good, but because I'm such a huge Nightwing fan, I want to I want him to be done justice, and I want to witness it. I want to see it start to finish, and it hasn't been great. Nightwing needs some love. The actor that plays him's good enough. It's just the writing's terrible, in my opinion. He promised and then sent that kid away in a black truck. Yeah, yeah, I didn't get that either. I thought they're gonna like, all right, mate, let's live together and go out in the galaxy and do bounties. Oh no, that's that is the Mandalorian. Do I just copy this link? I've never shared a link before. I'll copy this and I'll paste this here and see if that gets you in. All right. What's up, Tony? How you doing, brother? Tony Robinson. You're always very, very nice, and you always say what's up to me all the time. You're awesome, dude. Hope you're having a great. Is it Friday over there where you are? Saturday here now, but yeah. CW's not worth it. I'm so behind. What's good? What's up? Pretty sure she meant like stay with the. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, don't. Please look after him by sending him away to Mallory. Doesn't make any sense. I didn't get it. I had a feeling Becca was gonna. I thought either her or Ryan was gonna die. I thought Stormfront was gonna kill Ryan or Becca. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I think Jada would be mad how Stormfront was defeated. Yeah, because he loves Stormfront, didn't he? I like seeing her get defeated because she's a Nazi, so it's just cool seeing a Nazi get beat up. And what's up, O'Shea? How you doing, brother?
How's it going?
Good, bro. Good. Thanks for coming on, man. It's
No problem.
I didn't realize how hard it is to do a show on your own, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's insane.
like this is my. It's I usually have a guest on, but at my time it's like 1 a.m. Everyone's crashed out. So I was just
Exactly.
like, man, I
You're
have
on
to
the
talk
next
about the
day.
shit. Yeah. Let me just get to some of these comments. Hosea in the future, train the boy, 260 motherfucker. Oh, look at this, 260 mother freakers.
You know it, Tyler.
I see one. I don't see two. Oh, Shay, bro, tell me what you think. Am I crazy? Is this show amazing? Am I seeing something different? Am I too negative? Tell me what's up, bro.
I say when the show first started in season 1, I thought it was a pretty interesting idea. Like I said, I never heard of the boys. I didn't know there was a comic about them either. So the fact that there's this, superheroes that basically take the law into their own hands and they don't really care about anything else but themselves. So I was like, okay. And then I kind of started liking the show more. And then for season 2, I was very intrigued to see what they're going to bring here.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, the season 2, in the beginning, up until episode 8, was pretty good in my opinion. To be honest, I know there are some little nitpicks here and there, but for the finale, I would say it took a step back because when it came to the confrontation between Stormfront, Maeve, Starlight, and the boys, and Kimiko, I thought that it was going to go much differently. Like I thought the part there start when they kept the girls kept beating up on her. I thought that Stormfront was going to just explode and release her true power like Homelander and just wreck them all. But no, because they kept playing up that Stormfront was just as powerful as Homelander, but apparently not. So
The only time she has shown true brute strength was their sex scene in episode 5 when they're throwing each other around the room.
Exactly. It's like, okay,
and then she's getting kicked by a couple of people, and she's I think that's more of like I think that's more of the budget showing more than she can't stand up for herself. I feel like they might have put too much money in, I don't know, anything else, but they didn't have enough. We've never seen a great suit versus suit battle in the show. We had one fight with Starlight and Black Noir that lasted 2 minutes, and that was throwing people into the wall. Like we've seen that 1,000 times. Just watch any
Right.
Terminator movie. You know what I mean? But there was no great soup on soup, evil soup versus good soup action, and it was weak. That's what we were expecting. Some sort
Yeah.
of like not Avengers level type action, but something other than throwing people into a room or kicking them while they're down. You know?
Yeah, they definitely did a MCU where the power sets were inconsistent. Like,
Mm.
don't play up Stormfront as someone who's just as powerful but much worse than Homelander, and then by the season finale, you basically MCU her and just downplay her and to give Maeve and the other girls some shine. Like, um, and then of course towards the end, what Tyler is saying is that you know she took Homelander's laser beam to her chest, but then when Ryan, I guess, lost control of his powers, she cried.
True.
Like, you know,
I never thought of that. That never crossed my mind. She could take Homelander's, yeah, laser to the chest, but then as soon as Ryan does it, she turns into Anakin, and that's
exactly,
crazy.
exactly. She literally turned her to Darth Vader. Like that's what happened. She became Darth Vader. She became Darth Vader at the end of the
Yeah,
film. So
I never thought of it that way. There is so much inconsistency and so much. One of my biggest pet peeves of the season was the plot conveniences. There were so many, and I hate seeing them because I'm not a writer, but in my mind, if I can see a big outrageous plot convenience, to me that's lazy writing. And
right.
I feel like there's been a lot of that in the show. Do you feel like you've seen any plot conveniences?
Um, Probably maybe in episodes 4 and 5.
Oh yeah, when?
But when it talked about Stormfront's backstory, and then of course talking about how Vought is creating more soup terrorists, um, and then Homelander. I feel like Homelander is his story in the season 2 for some reason was just kind of just up in the wind. Like he was so obsessed with getting to know his son, and then like I guess it's like he just fell off the radar, and it was mostly about the boys and the rest of the seven. Of course, Black Noir, he's super Batman, so he's just off doing whatever what's his name tells him to do. So
Yeah.
and so I guess well, of course he's coming back in season 3. It's just that he had an allergic reaction, and now he's I guess incapacitated. So you
Which
know,
is dumb. That's dumb. Why are you gonna have one of the coolest characters, a
have
character
a
that
tree
people
nut
love,
allergy. He has a
a
tree nut
peanut
allergy.
allergy, and he's like in hospital for the last episode of the season? That's dumb. I hate
Yeah,
that shit.
exactly.
A big plot convenience that almost like made me throw my hands up and almost turn the TV off was episode 7 when Lamplighter and Huey go and
Oh,
save
right,
Stormfront, and he's like, "Oh, let me just try try my fingerprint, see if that works." Oh yeah, hooray! They're still in the database for some reason. Vought
for
didn't
some
take them
reason,
out, and then there's
right,
no cameras in the elevator. And then there's no security throughout all the levels to
right,
get to that level, which is like
exactly,
level 50 or something. And then when he lights himself on fire, which is so dumb, he should have stayed alive. Lights
right,
himself on fire, and
exactly.
then Huey still needs to go out. Huey still needs to escape, so he takes a lamplighter's hands, which you think all
Which
the
feels
fingerprints would
a
be
waste,
burnt
to be
off.
honest. I don't know why they brought him in here, like just to
Yeah,
kill himself. So that's his whole plan. He was literally going to kill himself.
that's his whole arc. So he gets redeemed by Mallory. Like,
Yeah,
he gets that sense of, and then all he wants to do is just watch porn and then kill himself. That's
yeah.
dumb.
Porn and just like, all right, time to die.
Yeah, yeah. And
I don't
then
know
so
how. Like,
And then Chewie wants to run away. Like he has to escape the Vought Tower. Then he like chops off Lamplighter's hands, but luckily his fingerprints didn't burn off when he set himself on
yeah,
fire.
somehow, like I said, and somehow Edgar was. I guess he must have left the building because there
Yeah,
was no one else there. And like I said, Black Noir at this time, well, Black Noir is basically incapacitated.
yeah,
I guess he's like a vegetable, like Homelander said.
yeah.
He's out. So
Queen
got
Maeve is
that.
in trouble for helping Starlight
You
which is
know,
crazy.
that's what Joey calls her, fake Wonder Woman. That's funny. Yeah. I think Maeve
Yeah,
was low key sidelined this whole season. Like they didn't pay her any attention and until literally the season finale, when they have her against Stormfront. And so and now that she's holding the video when Homelander refused to save those people on the plane, he's holding that against Homelander now. Which, to my understanding, Homelander, you have heat vision. You could just destroy that film.
for
But you know,
the for the
but
whole
you know,
16 episodes, you've been using heat vision almost every second episode.
right? Like in your fantasy, you laser beam an entire crowd of protesters. So I mean,
you, you can
are
laser
you,
titties,
are
but
you
you can't
really
laser a phone, bro.
right? Right. You're so confident lasering a woman's chest, but okay. But a leaked
Whatever.
video about you not saving people?
Yeah. You're not gonna laser that. You're gonna be like, okay, Queen Maeve, I'll listen to you, even though I'm way stronger than you. I've been dominant towards you this whole season. But right now, because we need the boys to stay alive, otherwise there'll be no show next season. They can walk away. Until next time.
Until
That's
next time.
dumb. That's lazy.
Hmm.
Is that lazy, O'Shea, or am I going crazy?
I call it convenience of the plot. It's something what some
Yeah,
of the MCU films have done, where convenience of the storyline, and then you just use the inconsistency of power scaling to make
yeah.
others shine more than the previous hero. That's pretty much what they did in the season finale. Telling to your comment, Queen, she's okay. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't say no.
I'm sure that she's okay.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say like get out. Like, yeah, let's go.
Right. No, she's
Fun.
okay.
Just nah, but yeah.
Like I
It's
said, she's
been
just yeah, I feel like she's just in the background. So
mm,
look, now that Homelander's saying, she doesn't need a love, no need nobody for season three. Okay, then I guess he's just gonna do what the freak he wants now.
yeah.
But it all depends on if he's going to um, stay away from Maeve and her girlfriend.
That's dumb. So what the biggest, strongest dude in the seven is gonna be scared of Maeve the whole next season?
I hope not,
We
because that's gonna be a huge problem for a lot of people.
Okay, so to me, Queen Maeve was the weakest part of the whole show. She had nothing. She did nothing to advance the plot. There was that
She
little
was just there.
she had like a little subplot where they were using her lesbianness to try and show that Vought was to act like they're progressive and do all this thing to push her movement,
Right. Progressive,
proud
yeah.
Maeve or whatever. Yeah. But that was really it. And then magically the deep finds this camera that's been sitting in the bottom of the ocean, and the footage might still work even though the plane
And it still
crashed.
works. Yeah, it still works. It's must be impervious to all
You're
that.
kidding. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. Well,
I
I don't know.
to me it's between her and the deep that are the weakest part of the show. The deep I thought was being set up for something
Oh,
amazing.
no, I didn't think that at all. Cause like,
No,
oh no, 'cause especially when we find out what type of guy he is, and then he goes to try and redeem himself. No, a guy like that, no, that's not gonna work. Sorry, the what that you abuse and women because your own personal insecurities. I like karma. It comes back to get you. So the part that
yeah.
when the Church of Collective said they chose A Train over him, he's
And then
like,
he
poor
sort
D.
of went back to his old ways, didn't he? Like she
Probably
gives
did.
terrible blowjobs, and this is dumb. I hate this. She said I was going to get back in the
Exactly.
seven. I have to marry
Right.
that crazy.
He's
Yeah.
probably gonna go divorce his fake wife. He's like, oh, and I know they paid him to do that.
If we don't ever see him again in season three, I wouldn't be mad. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, what he needs to do is he needs to go talk to Momoa for some pointers, give him a trident, and call it a day.
He needs to take off those arm length gloves. Those are terrible.
Exactly. Right.
Those they're
There's
just
some
so
green and
ugly.
gold up in here.
Yeah. I was gonna say something else. The funniest moment of the deep though, and I was cracking up so much was when he was singing with his gills. I think it was in
Yeah,
episode two or three.
he was on the
That,
mushrooms.
that was hilarious. I loved it. I was cracking up so
It
hard.
was funny, but it was also weird. I'm like, oh my god, the girls are talking and their water
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
Jeez. Jeez, my God.
You are so beautiful. It was just hilarious. Tony reckons, how would you guys feel if Starlight comes back in season 3 pregnant? Another soup, maybe? Eh?
Probably not a soup child like Brian is, but I probably would not want that only because um,
They're
I
not
don't know.
together, are they?
Yeah, they're
End
not
of the
really.
season.
They're not really. Yeah, together. They're kind of like it's kind of like a off and on type thing.
But
Like she
still,
calls up Huey when she's in the mood. Like all right, for her, and then like that's it. Like I don't think
yeah.
there's because now Huey is working for the Congresswoman. Who that was the biggest shock of the entire season. I'm like, wow, so it was her with the head popping heads. Like okay, this whole time. So she killed the CIA woman,
Yeah.
and it's like, huh.
But then, who was Cindy then? Was she just a random that had the same exact power?
Yeah, she was mostly
Popping.
yeah, Cindy. Well, yeah, well, I guess they explained that Cindy's the difference is that Cindy is more implosion, not explosion. Hers is like implosion from the inside versus the
Oh, okay, I
Congresswoman
never
is
noticed. I just thought
yeah.
because she was controlling things that I assumed the show never told me, but I
Oh
assumed
yeah,
that
no.
she.
Oh yeah, we
I
all thought it
assumed
was Cindy
right up
doing
till
that.
now, till you said right now, I assumed it was still Cindy.
Right?
I mean, right
No,
up to
it
like what's the
was
episode? That's crazy
yeah.
because
Oh yeah, we all thought it was Cindy, but no, it was a Congresswoman the whole time. So she had her own plans this whole time. And
hi Ashley,
oh, hi Ashley, A&M Entertainment, of
yeah,
course.
A and
Shout to
M.
you guys.
I'm the A&M, A&M Entertainment. I like their little accents.
For
Cool.
sure. Love it.
Season 3 Homelander has to be on some fucking more type shit.
I
We were
believe he
so
will finally.
close. We were so close.
He's getting there, but I tell you, Jose, he's getting there. Like he's going to
Do
people
you
are
love
going
his
to die.
acting? Do
Oh
you love
yeah, I
his
do.
acting?
Oh yeah, which I feel I do agree that he should play Reverse Flash in the Flash film.
Oh yeah, yeah. He should play anything. Just put him in anything. Anything that shows he has to have some sort of
Yeah,
emotional range. Just put him in there.
he's
But I felt like this was his best acted
hmm
episode because
yeah,
it's just we've never seen him cry. I don't think we've seen him like almost
yeah,
cry, like get a bit upset, but like hold it together.
yeah.
This was
Because
the
you found
first
out he
time
has a
we've seen
son.
him break down.
Yeah, the fact that you have a video where he has a son and he's trying to make amends and trying to be something better, and then that was taken away from him. He got that, and then his Nazi girlfriend got basically Vaderfied. Yeah, I'm calling it that, Vaderfied. She became Darth
Yeah,
Vader, and the fact that they didn't technically confirm that she's dead. They just said she's neutralized and off to some
incapacitated. Yeah,
incapacitated off to some unknown location facility. I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah.
so she's just chilling
She's gonna
over there.
just gonna heal for a second and come back later. Which I'm not even. That's
Probably
another
eye
thing I'm
patch.
not. That's another thing that I'm not excited for if she comes back because now I know she does nothing. She does nothing in a
What
fight.
well, see, I'm keeping some hope alive is that they will pump her up in more combat, be like as much as Homelander to the point where she don't have to worry about heat vision or getting beat up for anything, especially with Kimiko, Maeve, and Starlight. But it's just like because the thing is, I would have thought the way they played her up, like I said, and then what I read so much so far of the Stormfront version in the comic, like that was some ruthless person, very powerful person, but then like you basically turned her to like a miniature Starlight, one that's easy can be beat up and like oh
Yeah,
okay
I
well
felt like her whole when she first was introduced in the season, I was like, oh man, she's going to be something amazing. There's something going on with her. What is her big sinister plan? What is it? It's to sleep with Homelander. That was a big plan, and to have him be the leader of this Nazi movement. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah
Maybe my expectations were just too high, were just way too high. But everything that they revealed, I was like, okay,
yeah no I think for
whatever.
some reason I think for some reason I think after episode 3 that's kind of when it kind of went downhill for some people because episode 3 was my favorite episode only because they show how
I like
ruthless
episode 3.
Stormfront was when she
Yeah,
destroyed all those innocent people
that
and
was a
then
cool reveal when she like said the racist sheet. We were like, "Whoa, she's a
yeah I forgot
racist."
right I was like oh my god
Whoa, you're calling him yellow there? That's crazy. And
Right,
like,
exactly. Like
I didn't
ripping
realize
that.
she was racist until she said that, and then I thought back, like, that's why she like killed those black people. You know, like she killed them like
Exactly. A
there was
very
nothing. She didn't
impoverished,
need to
a
racist
very
ass
impoverished
shit.
person. Right. A very impoverished community that's mostly minorities. Like, and you're just randomly killing for no reason. Okay, yeah, yeah, this bitch racist. Well, also one thing I noticed, when I did before the show started and cast this Stormfront, I did read up on the character and found out he was a Nazi, but also her belt was that it had the same symbol that the Nazis had and used back in Hitler's era. It had that bird and crossing and all that. So I'm like,
Oh yeah,
okay, so
oh yeah, too.
okay, so they're going there. They're going there this season. All right,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think after episode 3, it was kind of like,
It fell apart for me in episode 5 or 6. I think I can't remember what, but it was near the middle because I was doing weekly reviews on the show, and then I just stopped because I was like, nothing really happened. They
would
had
you
a
say?
cool.
Yeah,
They
would
had
you
a
say episode 6 is kind of where it fell off for you? Because I mean, I'm sure you enjoyed the rough sex scene between Stormfront and Homelander. There you
not
go.
a. Well, it's not really a scene if there's no nipples, in my opinion. There's
I mean,
nothing really
listen.
to.
I mean, listen. In this world, they don't need to show all that. They don't take off their costume. They just take off the lower half, and that's it. It's like they're glued to that stuff. I mean, do
It
you
was
ever
alright.
see Homelander in regular civilian clothes? No, he lives
The
in that
funniest
city.
part of that scene was when they were in the air together, and like
That's
Homelander's
actually,
like using Homelander's using his leg to like give himself some momentum. That was hilarious. I was like, that's probably
you
what
know,
you would do if you were in the air. I've never done it in the air, but that's probably what you
mhm,
would do. And yeah, it was okay. There was a lot of like, is this funny and weird and out there? Pretty cool,
right.
huh? There's gonna be one next episode too. You come back for that one. Look at that big like long penis around his neck. That's funny, right? That's out the gate. Wait for the next one.
I was like, oh my god. I took a
Yeah,
minute to process that. Like
me too. Me too.
all the of all the superpowers you could have, that was your special one. Your a super penis. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's like a
Like
part where like you're seeing it through the security footage. I thought it was like a tentacle monster Cthulhu
no, I knew
type
exactly what it
deal.
was, but I was just like, no, please don't tell me that's a
I didn't
superpower.
know.
Please tell me, because that man is. That means he's literally super horny every hour. Like it's like he can't be satisfied. It's
Yeah.
no one can
And
satisfy that.
then
That's
when it went around Mother Milk's neck, I didn't click at all then either. And it wasn't until you saw the head go past his head, I was like, this show, man, this show's so funny. But
right. But I did love Frenchie's comment to that. He's like, listen, don't be so open, don't be so close minded. It's like Frenchie, you know what? I don't got time for you in your
yeah,
open
that was funny.
openness.
And then his other comment where he's like, tell Mr. Butcher you had a penis around your neck. And he's like, shut up.
Right.
Like, no,
No,
nothing. No,
I
nothing.
think that's something Musmik will never tell.
no,
He will never say that. He will never tell anyone that story.
no, he would never tell his friends, his
No,
wife, Butcher, nobody.
no.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I would give that to myself too. If there was a big one around my neck, I couldn't breathe.
Right.
But yeah,
Like
I'm not, I'm not
choked
going
out
to
by
go on stream and tell nobody.
I was choked
Yeah.
by someone's dick. Gotcha.
It was around my neck, guys. That was hot tonight.
I'm
Okay.
sure you are.
Well, we were.
Do you guys do what the huge movie was literally Killer Girl has to say? Yeah. Like I said, no one
Yeah.
can satisfy him.
It's too much. It's way too.
It's legitimately too much. Legitimately too much. Like
Yeah,
even when it's in its, down state,
yeah, yeah.
like 13 inches. Like what the
Like I've never
nah.
had one in me or around me, but I'm just guessing that that's too much. It's just a guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
That's a little too much. Yeah, I'm
that
good.
was too funny.
Tony also said, do you guys think Stormfront will get Robot getting hands? I'm telling you, they're gonna Darth Vader her ass. She got no arms, no limbs. She got lost an eye. Yeah, she got no hair. She's Darth Stormfront. Darth Front. Darth Stormfront.
Homelander safe? Is he all right? No, I couldn't have. I felt it.
No, I will kill all those bastards. No.
It seems in your anger. No, I don't want to see that. That maybe. I mean, who knows? This show can do
Well, 'cause
anything.
I mean, like you said, she didn't declare that she was dead. It's just
She's fucked up
she was
mentally
speaking.
too. She
Yeah,
was
yeah. She's speaking in German the whole time.
nothing. Nothing excited me. Nothing excited me.
No, you know damn well MSK ain't got no 13 inches. He keeps bragging on that he has 9 inches or so. Like, nah.
MSK. I love MSK. There's never a mood where you don't want to listen to MSK to say some random shit. You could be at a funeral, and if he says just blurt out some random
No,
shit, you
no,
want.
no. I would
Man,
not. I can't
that's
have him.
funny,
I can't
man.
have MSK at no funeral because I would low key bust out laughing. Like, someone please come out of here. Like, the person's dead. What's wrong with you?
Talking about your crackhead neighborhood.
Right? Like, what's wrong with you? Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's funny. I'm dying. I see
yeah.
Homelander ignoring more and more insane.
He's gonna go insane. I'm telling you. And
Do
if
you want
not,
to jump on actually? You can send you I'll put the link in the chat if you want.
I mean,
In the
if it's not season 3, but watch this. If anything, I think Homelander should do something very crazy. He should run for office. President Homelander.
Is that oh man? Is that too on the nose? Because there's like a crazy dude.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
Could be.
I don't know. To me, they haven't really set me up. They've hit a wall, and now you're just sort of wondering
Mm.
how they're going to get over their wall. But they haven't sort of left me on a cliffhanger where I'm like, I'm dying to know.
Well,
You
I
could
think
honestly end the show here and cancel it, and you'd be fine.
no, of course not. They have too many fans now. Besides, everyone wants to know what the Congresswoman's plan is. Now that we found out she's the mysterious head popper.
Yeah.
I should give her a code name or something.
Pop it.
Oh,
Popcorn. No, popcorn. No, I don't know.
No, it's gonna be Pop Goes the Weasel. There you go. We'll call it that. There you go.
Pop goes the weed way.
Also, it's brilliant though because no one will never suspect that she is a suit herself. Plus, she said she has a child, so I wonder if her child has also powers too. So it's
a child Cindy. I don't know.
I don't know. Right.
She's too young. She's too young. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
But I feel like I said, season 3. It might. I feel like some reason season 3,
Good.
they might be like going political with superpowers with suits. They might do like political season 3, of course. And then, cause wait, so did the boys disband it? Like, did everyone just go their separate ways doing their own thing?
I think they had like a happy
don't
ending.
remember.
Yeah, because they got lifted off their charges. I don't know where Butcher went, but Frenchie and Kimiko left on a cool holiday, I guess, and Mother's Milk went to his family. So I guess they're not like broken up. They're just like, cool, we can chill now because we're not being hunted
For the moment.
It's so dumb that the only thing holding Homelander back is a videotape.
That part. Like, you could have just took it from her like in an instant. Like, you're not, and like it's not like you're scared of her. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening there. I guess they really ran out of ideas and they just forgot about it.
A-Train. What do you think of A-Train and how his arc went?
I find it conveniently that his heart issues just went away. What?
So you're fine now?
Right.
You ran from that city to this city and you ran into a car that was moving and the doors were closed and you... Cool, bro.
And no heart palpitations, no nothing. You're good.
Hallelujah.
It must be that secret. It's that fresco. It's that frescoes. It's just collected. It's some damn frescoes.
There you go, guys. Fresca. You can buy that from your local dollar store or whatever. I don't know. We don't have that here. But yeah, he was useless too. I like some of his arc, and I liked Jodie's reaction.
He became useful when he gave Starlight all information about Stormfront. Like, that's the only time.
Yeah, yeah. I like his cockiness used to upset me and like make and like piss me off, but I love it now. I just think of like,
Mm,
what are you being cocky about? You've got nothing to be cocky about. You're a piece of shit. Like
right.
he's
Yeah,
one of those guys who just talks his ass up, but he's really got nothing going for him, and it's just hilarious.
yes, Tyler, the Frescoes, I'm telling you.
But
Fresco.
yeah, he was hilarious. Do you think the Congresswoman is with Vought? Does she have her own agenda? She fucked up most of Vought, didn't she? Oh, like
Yeah, yeah, she killed she killed the old guy, the
Vogel
security chief, Vogabond.
yeah.
Um, now she didn't kill Edgar, so
Can she kill a soup? Oh no, she can. She killed that other
yeah, she
fast
killed
guy.
Shockwave.
Yeah, Shockwave.
Which I'm like, wait, hold up. If your power is the same as A-Chain, why would you name yourself Shockwave? What?
What I'm saying is like if you're seeing everyone's head blow up, your and your power of super speed to get the hell out of there, you're gonna stand around and be like, what's going on?
I
Everyone
guess he was
forget
a
about
waste. Yeah, he was a waste. So I'm like, all right.
uh,
Night, how do you think Joey's react? Oh, it's going to be glorious because we all know Jody loves Storefront, so he's gonna be upset when he finds out what happens to her in season 8.
I felt like yeah, like while I was watching the show, I felt like I was thinking to myself, Jody's not gonna like this. Maybe like he'll like the parts that everyone likes, the funny parts, but narratively, I don't think he'll like it.
No, he
And
only likes the parts with Stormfront and Homelander, and he's gonna be upset when he finds
yeah,
out what happens to her when she becomes Darth Vader.
yeah,
At the end of
yeah,
so
and she gets gang bashed by three other chicks.
mm, I know.
She's she's not that powerful at all. That's crazy. The power scaling is really an issue
It's
in these comic book
it's
movies and TV shows.
yeah,
It's
it's
crazy.
problem.
Then Fresca's how long do you think Jody's run is going to be? Probably about 30, 20 to 30,
Yeah,
maybe
about 20
20.
minutes. I don't think it's gonna be long.
Yeah. Is it's just sad that we're going to be listening to, or we even know that it's coming, a negative run video on the boys. Who knew that would have happened in 2020? This year sucks, bro.
Yeah,
This year
2020
is
is a
ass.
wash.
Serious ass.
It's a wash.
Um, I
Where's
hope
Secure at? So we
I
can get back
hope
to
the
them.
Mandalorian doesn't do this to me because that's my next show I'm looking forward to.
Oh, I didn't
Please be
watch
good.
that.
You know watch Mandalorian?
No, for some reason,
You're a Star, you're a Star
here's
Wars
the
fan, aren't
thing.
you?
No, I okay.
Yeah,
Listen,
but oh,
no, no, no,
I
no,
know
no, no, no,
ah
no.
too
Hear me out.
because you can
No,
like
no,
name
hear me
quotes and
out.
stuff.
No, hear me out. So I'm not like a huge like diehard fan of Star Wars. I know about some of the lore. I did some
Yeah,
research on it, but to this day, my favorite Star Wars films are the prequels. Only because they have plenty of action. They show how powerful the Jedi and Sith are, and then when you see those like the Knights of the Old Republic, that video game, the thing like that. I'm assuming that the films are gonna be like that, but no. When episodes 7, 8, 9, I'm just like, oh,
I
I don't
know.
know. So I'm low key getting over Star Wars to be honest. It's kind of like an afterthought
Yeah,
to me
me
now.
too. Yeah, I like ripped a big bong a few hours ago, and while I was waiting for my brother to get ready so we could watch the show together, I just put on a Star Wars lightsaber battles and all the ones from the movies except from one, two, three are terrible.
Yeah, exactly. But exactly, but when we watched the ones from episodes 2 and 3, you were like, yes, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
But
But
these how are these game trailers making better action scenes than these movies? It's so
it's
dumb.
that's the real sad part. It's the same, and not to make a huge comparison, but also when you watch some of the DC animated films,
Mm.
and they showcase how powerful these heroes are, and with great story and everything like that. So why can't we do the same thing in the films? What, what's going on there?
Yeah. Why do
all
you
you
want
see,
to dumb down the fighting?
yeah, I don't know.
So, but you like and put respect on the OG trilogy though too, yeah.
Yes, Well, because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I didn't know that there were what was it 4 and 5, 3, 2 was
yeah.
it episodes? Yeah,
4, 5, and 6. Yeah,
yeah, 4, 5, and 6. I didn't know about the Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back like that, or New Hope. I didn't know about those until
that's crazy.
until like
That's funny.
someone told me about because I
There's a
literally
Star
thought.
Wars from the 70s and 80s. You're kidding, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't alive yet, so I don't know. So I didn't know. You know, I wasn't alive yet, so
I've never heard a story like this before. That's hilarious.
I
That's
didn't know
crackle.
nothing. I didn't know they existed until my my granddad told me. I'm like, oh.
And then, so do you remember watching them for the first time? Because I've watched them ever since I was
So
like crawling. So I
I'll
don't
be
remember
honest
the
with
first time. But do you remember the first time watching them?
you. And I watched them in segments on because I was so used to modern technology. So when I'm looking stuff in the past, I'm like, oh,
These
yeah,
graphics are trash. Yeah.
right. Like, where's the modernization?
You said 77 this came out? Fuck.
Yeah, like, oh, nah, if this ain't 2000, no, that's a problem.
That's crazy.
Because like even I mean, yeah, the lightsabers battles are fine, but I feel like if they would like do like a remake of those and just
Yeah.
upgrading
Like
the technology,
how they reimagined that scene for New Hope. Yeah.
exactly,
It was
just do
cool.
that like they did the Resident Evil games. They do remakes of the Fast games.
Yeah.
That I might enjoy them a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. So what was that's so funny that you watched them next, not knowing that they were in existence.
Right. I literally
And
thought
then your
like
attitude
Fifth
towards them
Cone
was like,
came
ew,
after X1, 2,
I
and
ain't
3.
watching
Like
that shit.
I was like, yeah, no, I kind of skipped that. I'm
Ew,
like,
old
no,
ass shit.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
That is the first. That is so funny, man. That's cracker. That's my favorite Star Wars is Return of the Jedi. But I love the prequels. I can't stick up for them, but I love them.
Not too many people like the prequels.
Yeah, because I that was what the first prequel came out in '99. I was 8, and I love that shit.
99.
8-year-old me was all over that shit for sure. But yeah, these new ones don't even get me started. This will be an 8-hour video of me just hating on Disney Star Wars.
Ranting on the newer.
Don't even go there.
No, oh, I won't. Trust me, I won't.
Sorry,
Maybe one day when
one day you'll get it, but it's not the
one day
day today.
I'll have my popcorn and alcohol in
Yeah,
my textbook notebook, taking notes in this therapy session,
yeah.
like that.
Do you smoke weed?
Uh, with people,
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you get stoned alone, that's a bit.
it's kind of awkward to me. I was like, no, I'd rather
Yeah,
have it with
yeah,
people. So I'll have to
yeah.
fly a plane all the way to the other side of the world where you are and just say what's up. It took me like
Hillside,
22
tea,
hours to get
coffee,
here, but exactly. Tea and
yeah,
crumpets.
Milo, Milo and a bong, smoking a
Oh,
bangate.
yes, all that.
Yeah,
And learn some more of your dialect over there.
dialect. Yeah, it's a weird, stupid accent. I like the prequels. I know the prequels are tight. Prequels are cool. I love them. They're not great. They're written horribly. The dialogue is, ugh, but
Mm.
I just love them anyway. I love them anyway.
Actually don't hit on my peach wine. Okay, listen, just because I drink fruity wine don't mean nothing. Okay, that's just like a guilty pleasure.
Peach.
Relax.
Wine.
Yeah,
I don't like
Moscato.
wine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Moscato. I think my lady drinks that. Yeah. Not trying to say. I'm just. She drinks that. I don't know what she drinks.
No, no,
I like
it's cool. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
peach wine. Yeah. I've never seen Star Wars Clone Wars though. Have you seen the Clone Wars?
I have.
Any good? Is it alright?
Yeah, yeah, I say it's pretty good. It's like Yoda has a great fight scene with what's his name? Count Dooku.
I just their animation style where they look like wooden statues has never interested me.
Yeah.
I watched the. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Looking back on it, because you're all used to modern technology
Yeah,
now, yeah, you can literally see the CGI in the more older films, but it's still pretty watchable.
yeah.
Story's kind of like mad on bone because they're trying to build up to Darth Vader.
So you
Because the
already know
prequels,
the outcome. Yeah.
well, I didn't know that the prequels were a story of Darth Vader on how he became Darth
Oh,
Vader.
okay.
But all this happened to me like later on after, because when I saw the films when I was a child, I didn't really go too much
Law.
into research and lore and
Yeah, yeah. I
superhero
wasn't on
movies and Star Wars
Wikipedia
was like,
reading shit.
no, no. I was mostly like for entertainment, and that's it.
Yeah. No, that's funny.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Well, actually, I don't just drink basic wine. I drink vodka. I'm not like a hard liquor person, but I do like vodka, like Ciroc and all that shit. But not like no brown, nothing brown. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm a bitch. I can't do it. Fuck
like
that.
like brown spirits, like
If
bourbon.
you unless you mix it with something, no.
Oh, that's yeah. I don't like vodka. I'm the opposite of you. If you put vodka around me, I will just all over you. I hate it. I can't stand it.
That's me
Anything
with
else?
tequila.
Give me anything else except maybe tequila.
The
Tequila fucks
tequila,
me. Yeah.
that is the true serum to me. That makes me spill all the tea.
Oh, I spilled a tea over a beer. It's just a yeah. I just start telling, hey, remember how you said that this person over here was a dickhead, and then they start
Yeah, I
arguing.
did.
Like I like to poke the bear and start fights. Nah, I'm just kidding. As I watched the last 3 episodes of the Clone Wars on the final season
Mhm.
with the whole Darth Maul and Ahsoka thing. That was cool. That was amazing.
Yeah.
But there's just too much now. There's just too much to go through. I know that it has this. What about Rebels? Do you like Rebels or no?
No.
No,
I never
no.
really watched any of the animated Star Wars, Clone Wars, like, cause probably because I don't really watch much TV, so I'm kind of like not in the loop just as much as I've never watched Game of Thrones, only because I'm not interested in like
Me
the medieval.
too.
Yeah,
Me too. I hate
bro.
knights with the armor.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah,
that chainmail
I don't
sheet.
know.
My
Yeah,
lord, I hate that sheet.
my lord
Ugh.
and the king, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, no.
Yeah, no, I can't stand that shit either. And when Dodie says that he hated westerns because of the whole thing, I'm like, I sort of get what you. I love westerns, but I get what you mean. Like, I hate. There's a genre that I think everyone hates, and or like a time period, and that's mine, man. I
Yeah,
can't stand
that
it.
I
I will
kind of
make exceptions for Braveheart. I make exceptions for like Braveheart, Lord of the Rings, but other than that, man, no, you've got to really have
yeah,
something.
I
I don't know.
don't. If it's not like modern or something like that with powers or something like that, I don't know. Maybe if it's like a zombie apocalypse, but then again, I never got into Walking Dead, so I can't say that.
I don't like
So
zombies either. I just think it's just something that's boring, played out. Yep, they gotta eat you. Are they gonna eat you? No, you gotta wait. Oh, someone got
mm,
bit. He's gonna turn. To
yeah,
me, it's just the same rinse, wash, repeat. That's my opinion. Probably
if
dumb. Everyone
I
say
mean
I'm stupid, but yeah.
if anything, those films just pretty much tell you what might happen in reality. Don't forget,
Yeah.
remember, don't get bad. And
Look at that. Yeah.
yeah, I can't do it.
Do you like Lord of the Rings?
I never watched it in my life.
Damn. Okay. I'll
Only
have
no,
to,
actually no. I can't say that. I watched part of the Twin Towers, the Two Towers. I think that was one of them. For
yeah.
like, I was like 5 minutes in. I changed the channel. I was like, you know what, this is way too long. No, this is I can't. No.
Miss me with these midget, hobbit, hairy feet, talking to elves and trees.
Elves
Crazy
and
up
dragons
the
and
street.
dwarves and midget people
I
and
hate dwarves. I mean,
castles. Like
not like real dwarves. Like I don't hate short people. Like, I hate dwarves.
the
And
medieval ones. Yeah,
yeah,
those ones.
yeah, yeah. They're
Those
not
ones.
cool. I don't want to see a 3 foot dude acting all tough. That doesn't sound cool to me.
Yeah.
That's why I never watched The Hobbit. I've read the books, but I mean the book, but I never.
Now I've seen the Hobbit. I've seen the Hobbit films because someone told me that they were the prequels to the Lord of the Rings. Um,
There were heaps of dwarves in that one.
yeah, I say I like the last Hobbit film,
Okay.
only because it's the action. It's just it was like Battle of the Five Armies and whatnot, which I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is great, but is this like a TV series? No,
Yeah,
no,
I still don't understand why they made three movies from one book, but whatever.
yeah,
Whatever. This went from The Boys to Star Wars to Lord of the Rings to Bear to Penis Around Your Necks.
that
It's gone
part.
all over the place.
I know. That's what happens when you get me on streaming. It's random
Yeah,
ass topics.
yeah, random ass topics.
Mm,
Yeah. Overall, The Boys season two was very disappointing. Has some cool parts, of course.
yeah,
The writers know how to
I said
suck
the
it
fir-
all,
oh yeah,
but
I say the first half of season two for me personally was better than the latter half of the season. And to be honest, I feel like the season flew by really quickly, but only because I feel like they released the first three episodes
mm,
all at once. Um, so
I was,
I'm hoping. Well, you already know it's confirmed for season three. So
yeah,
at this point, just show me what you got going on for season three, and
yeah,
hopefully it's better. And someone let me know if we're gonna see Darth Vader Stormfront.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna remember that too. If she comes out with the breathing apparatus, the
I'm telling you,
mechanical
I'm
leg,
going to one
I'm gonna.
laugh, but also I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna tweet this right now. Like, it's Darth
Oh,
Vader.
Shane Thomas.
Actually, Thomas, exactly. Darth Vader Stormfront. Okay.
Oh man, that's crazy. I'm not interested. I'm not hyped. I'll watch it because I love the boys. I love Butcher. They're just lucky that I love Butcher and Homelander. I'll watch it, but I'm not excited for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
Actually, I would say I
that's
like season one more than season two.
oh yeah, season one was great. There wasn't an episode I didn't like in season one. The
Hmm.
whole thing was like a gradual build up of holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, what the fuck? And then what? Season two can't get here any quicker. Gets here, it's like, oh, okay.
But it
That's
went
fine.
up and then like it went up. They stayed up for a few episodes and like okay, okay,
Yeah,
kind of then oh no, you went and
yeah.
crashed.
I feel like it's being overhyped. It's overrated.
You know,
Who would have thought I would be saying that the boys season two be overrated? That's terrible.
that part. But see, the thing is,
People
I
are
feel like
gassing it up, man. There's people that love the show. There's no problems with it. I'm like, okay, I'm the crazy one.
what you
That's why I
mean?
wanted someone on here because I'm
What you mean?
I'm seeing
Listen,
all on Twitter
those are
is like I
well,
love it.
those are what you call extremists. They're extremists. Okay, those are called extremists. Okay, you know
Yeah,
them from the Snyder Cut fans that believe there's nothing wrong with those films, as well as some of the diehard MCU fans that believe there's nothing wrong with those films.
yeah,
So I call them extremists
yeah.
because they can't for the life of themselves at
See
least
past.
at least point out some critiques that they may have personally have with the film,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Like Star Wars. That
exactly,
was.
and they will instantly lash back at somebody who overly critiques the whole thing. So
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't
Don't be
got
calling something a masterpiece when the flaws are like front and center. Don't do that. Don't do that because I will. I don't know. I won't do anything, but I'll be angry and think you're an idiot. I agree. As Shay said, yeah, definitely overhyped. That's sad, man. It's a sad day in 2020 when we have to be saying that about the boys.
I mean, like you said, 2020 is already a sad year. It's already washed and
Yeah.
crappy as it is.
This was the one show I was looking forward to, though. This was like the show. Or now, at
It's
least I
probably
still
the
got
only
Chris.
show that a lot of people was watching because everything else has got canceled or delayed or whatever. Because all the movies getting delayed to like next year and the year after that, in 2023 at the latest. It's kind of like, it's like, what are we gonna do with our lives?
Yeah,
Now that the theaters were going to shut down again, like because they weren't making any money. So
yeah, crazy times.
I
Do
don't
you
know.
think? Do you think there's a good chance we'll get to see the Snyder Cut before the new Wonder Woman movie?
Oh, of course, well.
Who would have thought that? That's a crazy thought too. Like,
I mean, watch it. I mean, at this point, listen. There's already people are running with reports or rumors that they might just put her on streaming.
I saw that rumor going around, and from what Jodie's been sharing of
because
what
they
Andy's been
have
saying,
because you saw they didn't delay that till next year when they delayed the rest of the DC films. Wonder Woman wasn't on
oh,
there. It still kept the December 25th release date. It hasn't moved.
It's gonna move sooner or later. Everything's moving. They put Soul, the Disney Pixar movie that they said that they weren't gonna put on video on demand. It's going on Disney Plus on Christmas Day. Like I just don't think they have a choice. No one's got a choice in the matter. This COVID is fucking everything
Oh,
up.
I mean, look,
They can try
I
and like make money,
well,
but
they can try. I feel like even if they were to, okay, let's say they do release it on streaming. Okay, yeah, you'll get some money back. Obviously, not like a theater box office money, but you'll get some money back, and then they can probably still release it in theaters too. But I don't know, because I think at this point the race is just desperate for some type of revenue, return on investment, something. Because these companies they need they need it. They need money. They need people to go watch stuff. Like it's
yeah.
so
They need like a rolling out of movies to get everyone in there. So not just Tenet and then nothing else. Like Wonder Woman, James Bond, like have like a momentum building of good movies
right,
that people actually want to see. As
exactly.
soon as
Oh
people heard that Tenet had audio issues, I think that sort of hurt them a little bit. Heard that the plot was convoluted, might have hurt them a little bit. If you're gonna see it, you're gonna see it.
I
But if
mean,
you weren't
I
gonna
mean,
see it, you're gonna have your mind changed.
I mean, I thought they only said it on because like I heard there was huge comparisons to that of Inception, which it was overly complicated. And to be honest, I watched Inception like 7 times, and I still don't understand. At the end, I still don't understand what the freak just happened. Like I don't know if he's in the real world or he's still in the dream. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
head was hurt. My head was hurting throughout that film. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
I I hate open-ended endings. I just want you're the director, you're the writer. You tell me. I'm just here to watch what you want me to see. Like, don't make
not
me make
not
me
not
have to
Christopher,
think.
not Christopher Nolan. He wants you to
Hey,
think.
he
Jose. He
wants you
wants
to
you to
hurt your
use your
brain and work
brain.
out
Use,
algebra. We're trying to watch a
use,
movie.
shoot.
Crazy.
Right? Exactly, Tyler.
Yeah.
Listen, if Tyler has Wonder Woman, we're gonna all go to Tyler's house, have Wonder Woman watch party over there. Watch that shit. Volume to the max, home theater, everything.
Yeah.
But
Well, any yeah, there's Mandalorian coming up in what 20 days, according to my calendar. Pretty cool.
yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing.
I
Movie.
mean, well,
I didn't even go to the movies when they're open. My theaters are still open. I don't know for how long, but I haven't even gone. I'm like, hey
I
kid,
haven't
you want
gone.
to go watch Empire Strikes Back with Dad? Nah. Okay, that sucks. Do you want to go watch Return of the Jedi with Dad? Nah,
No.
those movies are boring.
Watch New
Man, you got
Mutants? No. Tenet? No. No, there's
yeah,
nothing that I want to
do
see. All my movies
you
I
want
want
to
to
go watch
see is
John David
delayed. Like all
Washington?
the films I want to see is delayed. Like what you
I
mean?
do not want to watch John David Washington. I want to watch Soul.
No.
I want to watch James
Right.
Bond. I want
Give
to
me
watch
194. Give me like some.
Godzilla, King Kong,
Just give me
whatever.
something. I don't. At this point, give me something superhero related. But see, the thing is, like, um, so you really have all these films come out next year. Now, I mean, like the films that are actually done, not the ones that are still filming. Um, that means you're gonna have like films almost every weekend.
Yeah, yeah. It's just this coronavirus
But,
has hit the movie industry so hard, man.
right, I know. And I'll be honest with you, having all these films pushed back and releasing all at once next year and the following years, I think that's gonna cause some issues
How so?
as far as like uh, return on the box office, like box office thing, like because not it's more so like every film is going to be in competition with one another because especially with superhero films like the Marvel films, DC films, and the other genre
Yep.
films that are
So many
releasing next
films.
year.
Yep.
It's so many films.
Yep.
Um,
I don't. I don't think we're going to see billion-dollar movies, box office records for a while.
yeah,
I don't. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to last this long. It's like nearly. It's October and it's still going. I don't
yeah.
know. It's
Well,
gonna last. They've been like cooped up since March. The fuck.
exactly. At that point, what's the watch this? So, well, apparently the scientists, the doctors, they're looking at early first quarter of next year to actually have a full cure ready to go and ready to be dispersed, distributed out to the public. And then, but the thing is, when they do that, they won't automatically open things everything back up again. They'll still have some stuff closed down even when the cure is out.
Yeah.
um, because they want to make sure that majority of the people in the world are good to go,
That's
and not
hilarious.
not and not and not having PTSD of being next to somebody without a mask on.
Yeah, social distancing. That's I never knew that was a word until March.
At this point, yes, it is now a part of our life now, mask and social distancing. But the thing is, I feel like here in Florida, that's not really a thing. That's not really a thing here. We
Is it bad where you are? Like, is there heaps of cases, or are you
the
guys
case
alright?
in certain sections, but not the whole state.
Okay, so you guys are walking around like everything's pretty sweet.
Yeah, like nothing's going on.
Maybe that's it. Like, so
And
we literally have like no cases, no new cases for like a while, like a few weeks. So we're just chilling. There's not really any restrictions. We're just chilling. But we're the only good part of Australia that's not doing bad. We're doing all right, but most of the world is still fucked.
yeah, I'm in the good part of Florida. Florida, it's not like going crazy. Yeah, I saw that rumor night. But that's from like Cosmic Movie News, which that isn't really a reputable site to be honest, because one of their reputable reputable people, his username is Doomcock. Really?
Okay. I've heard that name be I've heard that name be shared around, but I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I read about it. A lot of people are tweeting about it again, going crazy. A lot of YouTubers making videos about this, saying that the real reason that it's being delayed is because Robert Pattinson again is not refusing to work out, and that he's having some argument with Matt Reeves because Matt Reeves has a couple of stunt doubles that are built in the back suit, and then you have Robert Pattinson, which doesn't look as
Yeah,
built in the back suit. So it's like a huge contrast. So that's going to look
yeah.
weird when you look in the
You can
film. You be
tell
like, wait,
in the
you be
tech
like, wait,
photos.
because like in the film you be like, because then you be like in the film you be like, wait, he looks more skinnier in Bruce Wayne, but then why he look much bigger when he's in Batman? Like what happened
Yeah,
there? Is that
is
something
that
that
Arnold Schwarzenegger in the batsuit, and then in walks in Robert
walks in the
Pattinson?
stunt double? Yeah, right. Walks in the stunt double with the Robert Pattinson's face CGI over his face. Like, okay, well,
Yeah, yeah. That's ugh. It's so crazy that like I don't know if this is true. Maybe it is, but it's
I
so crazy that YouTubers are making up these videos and claims now that actors are beefing it with the directors or the studios, and they're like how
when half the
Grace
time
did
it's
with
really not.
Mandalorian. So
Yeah, like
stupid, bro.
it really because watch this. Because the thing is, I don't think it's really true. Only because one, that's not coming from Hollywood Reporter or Variety.com.
Yeah,
So that's already kind of like a rumor, and
that's
like
not
I'm like,
like
yeah, I'm like dismissing that to be honest. Like because Matt Reeves was literally just talking about from DC fandom how it's great to work with Robert Pattinson with Robert. So I don't think he, I don't think he'll be lying on TV about that. Well, then again, people do lie on TV, but genuinely, the things that Matt Reeves was saying in the panel, he wasn't saying that he was difficult to work with Roberts because
yeah.
why we, if that was true, then it's like then they would literally have gotten rid of Robert weeks ago.
If it's true, they still have to finish the film due to contracts, but then it'll be stupid because then we'll just have to wait a few years for another Batman movie to start off another universe.
And at that
So
point, I don't think the
it
studio
would
is
be
going
like
to
the too much,
waste that
man. Like
time and money to do all that.
it
So
has
at
to
this
be the
point,
last Batman iteration for at least a while, bro. Like don't make any more iterations after this, please. We've had so much. Don't make
no,
any more
I
Batman.
think no, Jose. I think this one's going to last a little bit longer than the other ones,
That's
only
what I'm
because
saying.
one,
Yeah,
it's a trilogy. Two, I'm pretty sure they're trying to integrate this version of Batman into the universe going forward. And finally, they're making a TV series that's based off year one when he just became Batman, plus
yep,
with the cops. So yeah, WB has already invested so much time
yeah.
and money, and they got so many writers. So I no, it'll be like you said, it'll be really stupid for them to just get rid of him
Don't yeah.
now and just no, don't do that. Don't do that.
There's too many.
Just
Just get
deal,
off Batman's back for a while after this.
yeah, just like listen, just deal with it. Find some
Yeah,
clause or compromise, and just keep running with it. Just make sure that when we're
yeah,
watching the film that no one's gonna be looking at each other saying like, wait, why is there a stark contrast in
yeah,
physicality between Batman and Bruce Wayne?
yeah.
Why he looked bigger in best Batman, but smaller than Bruce Wayne?
Just
Like
pick up a
weird.
dumbbell, Robert Pattinson. All right, just pick up a dumbbell, please. You're not cooler than a dumbbell. Like dumbbells are cooler than you. Just please pick one up. Do a couple
Well,
of bicep curls.
the thing is, I've always defended him in the fact that in that his physicality, that not every guy, no matter how much they work out, can amass huge amount of mass and muscle mass like Ben Affleck or Bale or something like that. I really think he has the body type that he just physically can't get that,
I feel
huge.
like
Like,
he could probably get like a CrossFit looking body, not like a bodybuilder, but like a CrossFit. Like he looks lean,
hmm
muscles showing, but not big. He wouldn't be. But I didn't like his casting at all at first. But then when I thought that he
don't
might
tell
work
me,
out,
don't tell me because he was intolerant. Don't tell me that that's your main reason.
the only thing I saw him in, I haven't seen any of his
See,
movies.
I knew it.
I
I
was
knew it.
upset. O'Shea, when I tell you I was upset about his
Oh, I
casting,
know.
I was mad, bro. I was so
Just
angry.
live it.
I
He's
was
probably
like,
like throwing
no,
tires and flipping tables.
no. That man's meant to be an alpha. What the fuck is this? I hated it.
What's this
But
beta male we're doing here? What's this beta male
yeah,
doing? Yeah.
no. But I'm gonna give him a chance. I just, But that was one of my gripes with him is that he wouldn't. It was a bit too skinny. Batman's got to look like he can kick ass for 6 hours of the night every day.
Mhm. I mean, then I agree to some extent that yes, we all love Ben Affleck only because if one he looked because the physicality, how he looks. Also, he's much more. The thing is, he's a more seasoned Batman, and the only issues some people have with him is because he was at the end of his rope. Joe, if his Rose Gallery are pretty much locked up or dead or old or just whatever.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah. Like Jody says all the time, he's a no sidekick, no villains Batman.
nothing. Like the Bat
That
family doesn't exist at that point. They're just gone.
Dick Grayson died off camera.
Dick
What?
Grayson, he killed Joker, killed Nightwing. Yes, the first Robin.
He didn't even get the chance to be Nightwing. That's stupid. Is that
Right.
maybe I don't know, but
Yeah.
stupid.
So,
No, and
so
all
which
his
is why,
villains are locked up.
right? Which is why you have this version who's much younger than Ben Affleck, who has
Year
all
two,
his Rose
is it year
Gallery
two,
to
year
help.
three?
This is year two. Um,
Excuse me.
he's only been Batman. He's only been Batman for like 2 years, so he's still extra early in his career. So he's not even like 10, 15 years yet. It's year two, which
Yeah.
which is why they're bringing elements from the Long Halloween, which is based off year two Batman. But also I heard rumor that Robin was gonna make a cameo in the first film, like
You
Dick
think?
Grayson. hmm
Do you think Robin can work on film and
I really,
in a
I,
movie?
I generally believe Jose. I believe they can make the Bat Family work on the big screen. They just need to make sure one casting and also the costume. I think with the Bat Family, it's all about the costume.
Yeah, they can't have Robin with like the skinny, like with the
No,
shorts.
no,
And
that
I
won't work
think to make it
as
realistic,
well.
they have to be at least adults, like 17, 18 or something. They can't be like however
Have you
old
ever
he
played?
was,
Have you
like
ever played the
9.
Arkham games?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
So watch
100%.
this. So watch this. At least make the Bat Family like them.
Yeah, of course.
How
Yeah,
Robin had like the buzz cut. Well, Tim Drake Robin
yeah,
had the buzz cut. Nightwing had the pre-boy look, and then Barbara Gordon. Don't make her Oracle yet. Just make her have like a
yeah,
an armored like suit,
yeah,
Batgirl suit.
for sure. Yeah,
Just make it
I
like
like her
that.
Batman suit in the Arkham Knight game. That bad girl suit is amazing. I love it. Yeah, I loved Robin. That was a Tim Drake year. He had the buzz cut.
hmm
Then when Chris Pine was being thrown around as a casting idea for DC, I thought he would have made a good Robin, but maybe he's too old. Like back then
I
in
would probably,
2015, whatever it was,
I
he
would
would have been a
probably
good
say
Robin.
Hal Jordan, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, of course. How Jordan was the one, but I think someone did like an artwork of like Chris Pine and the Arkham Knight Robin get up, and I was like, bro, that
Mm,
looks sick. Chris Pine next to Ben Affleck, that could work, but anyway, it doesn't.
yeah,
That's
sorry,
all
Ben
good.
Affleck. His Batman has gotten to. He's more of a brute at this point, which is why a lot of people like that fight scene in Batman because he's much more faster in his prime
Yeah,
versus Affleck, who's more like Dark Knight Returns Batman.
Yeah.
Um,
Too many Batman. I like Batman. I love Batman.
Batman,
Batman's cool, of course, but there's
Batman,
just too much.
yes.
It's
Well,
just too much.
just like Joey's been saying, they're shoving Batman down our throats. Like, hello, there's other people.
Yeah.
There's Flash, Green Lantern, Superman. Come on.
Even I'll be keen to watch a Blue Beetle like movie.
And
Blue
it's like,
Beetle be sort of like
and,
a
you know, and the thing is, this happened is like Wonder Woman is on her sequel already.
yeah,
Her
yeah.
trilogy is about to be done before you get any solo films of Superman, Green Lantern, anybody else. We're just now getting a Flash film. We're just Aquaman is about to be on his sequel.
Another universe with too
Damn.
much fun. So we didn't need to greenlight Birds of Prey. They fucked up there. Should have put that. You should have swapped
Like,
that with something more important.
right, exactly. Focus on the main Justice
Yeah,
League members
yeah,
first
yeah.
before you go and start venturing off into the more other
Before
sideline
you, yeah,
characters. Like,
sort of like your Superman before you do a Black Canary or a bloody
right,
Huntress.
like we only had one. We had Man of Steel, and that's about it. We had no other Superman. It's
Yeah.
2020. That's came out since that was like what 7 years ago. So
Uh, I was pissed off when they announced that John Cena TV show. I'm like, you're gonna give John Cena's character? I forgot who was playing Captain something.
oh
You're gonna give him a TV show before you give Superman another movie, bro?
yeah, yeah,
Fuck. I hate. I'm gonna
yeah,
start my own movie studio. Actually, are you listening? Start
yes.
my own movie studio. I'm gonna buy all the rights to everything I love and just make it all myself.
Go for
That's
it.
what I'm gonna do.
I'm in full support.
Yeah, you can be a executive producer on everything.
Perfect.
Green Lantern on HBO Max official.
Oh yeah, I just saw that post on that. Apparently, so they're gonna have like all the Green Lanterns, like Guy Gardner, Alan Scott, Jessica Cruz, Hal
John
Jordan.
Stewart.
I didn't see that in the casting, which is funny. Jose is it's like what?
That's so racist.
Like,
John
he got
Stewart's the
everybody
only
else.
one we've been waiting for.
Low key, yeah, we don't really care about anyone else. Just give us Jon
Yeah.
Stewart.
I mean, Guy Gardner's cool and all, but if I had to
I
choose
think
between
no one.
Guy Gardner and how
I think
and
no one
John
likes Guy
Stewart,
Gardner. I don't think no one likes Guy Gardner, to be
he's
honest.
alright. He's just an idiot.
And wasn't
Whatever.
Alan Scott from the JSA era?
Maybe. I'm not sure,
Like,
to be honest.
hold on. Yeah, I think it just came out. Let me look up for a second. Yeah. So okay. So it from Variety magazine said has HBO Max has given out a series order to Green Lantern. Show will depict the adventures of a multitude of Green Lanterns, including Guy Gardner, Jessica Cruz, Simon Bass. I think that's the redheaded one,
Yeah.
and Alan Scott. Wait, Earth's first Green Lantern who chooses to come is it? Oh,
What's it say?
What he said? Earth's first Green Lantern who chooses comics is a gay man and many more. Really? Is that true?
What did,
For anyone who knows more about Green Lantern, the lore, is there really a gay Green Lantern?
is there? Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm just saying because that's what the variety is saying.
Do you
I'm
think he
literally
would
looking
make his
into the
suit
article
like
right now.
all like glittery and like, hey,
No, I doubt that. I doubt that. No, no. They watch
look at
this.
all my.
No, watch it.
Nah, just
Not
kidding.
the Eternals are already doing that.
Yeah,
No,
it's all good. I mean,
John's working on it right now. You know, the night for some
is Jeff
reason
John
I
still
thought,
there?
yeah, he's still involved in it. It's just that
Okay.
I thought I read that he turned in a script like a couple years ago
Yeah, this
to
is.
Warner Brothers.
I don't know. Jeff Johns. I don't know.
To be honest, I feel like I low key forgot about Jeff Johns that he was doing this. Like I knew the Green Lantern. Well, no. Jeff Johns was supposed to do the Green Lantern core film
Yeah,
for silver screen.
he was meant to be the Kevin Feige when he.
Yeah, but then they got rid of him.
Yeah.
Well,
So he doesn't work at
not got rid of.
W. Where does he
No,
work now?
I'm not sure
Is it
where he.
is it HBO? I don't know. Yeah, this.
Well, I think he's still with Warner Bros, but I don't think he's with like. I don't think he's like up there top tier in their,
Yeah,
division and positions like that. because he's still tied with the Green Lantern Corps. Because they're still doing a TV show, like they said, and they're still doing that. But they're also supposed to be doing a film, which the film is going to be like a buddy cop film in space where you have Hal Jordan and John Stewart. So maybe in the film they'll have John Stewart in the film, but then have all the other Green Lanterns in the show.
That makes a lot of sense. If they're gonna leave John Stewart out, it's probably for a reason to save him because they must know their fans want him. We've been screaming at them for years.
I know, like
Idris
anyone
Elba
who's ever
or
seen,
Michael Jai White or whoever they've said,
right,
you know.
like anyone who's ever seen the Justice League animated films, they know they love John Stewart.
Yes, yes. And I think there's like a new casting thing going around that everyone wants the guy from Raised by Wolves who plays the father to be John Stewart. I've heard that one go around. I've never
Uh,
seen Raised by Wolves, but
I've never seen it either. I've only heard of the Michael J. White to be Green Lantern, John Stewart Green Lantern, which um I can see it.
he'll be alright. He's just so old though. Like you need someone a little bit younger. You know, just a little bit, just a couple
What
more
you
years this way.
what you mean? What you mean? Black people don't age? It's that there's
Oh,
no
yes, yes.
wrinkles, nothing on his.
I mean,
we
yeah,
don't we don't
he's
age
like
Jose.
50
What are you
something
talking
and
about?
way more musty than me. He can whoop my ass. So what am I
Right,
talking
he's
about?
like 50, but he looks like he's 30 years old. Like he hasn't aged in a decade. We don't
he's
age.
he's gangster. I love him.
Yeah.
I love Michael Jai White. Can we recast Ezra Miller? Oh,
What you mean?
please.
What you mean? They already gave him the new suit. Well,
Does the new suit
Muschietti,
help his run? I hope the new suit
huh?
changes his run. I
Oh
hate
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. No, Muschietti. I think this is, yeah, Muschietti. He already
I hate
confirmed that
that shit.
he's changing all that. He's gonna actually run properly, and he also gave him the more
Nice.
skin tight suit, not the armored and ancient Olympic way of running, just on
I don't
like
mind the armored suit, to be honest.
I don't mind it either. I don't think it's terrible, but I think a
I
lot of
think it
people
looks
like it
better
more
than
skin tight.
Grant Gustin's suit.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
could never watch The Flash just because their suit looks so derpy. I hate it. Other people hate me if I say that. CW Flash is awesome. First 4 seasons. I just can't get into it. Do you like The Flash?
Except
Do you watch
Crash.
the TV
I
show?
don't crack. Yes, I'm guilty of watching it. Yes,
Do you
I would
love it?
say
Is it good?
season 4 was my least favorite. I would say I like some of the seasons. I think I kind of got bored watching the last season, which was season 6, I believe, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of lost track.
I've never seen Arrowverse anything. Never seen Flash
No,
anything.
people, listen. You guys already know Ezra Miller ain't really going nowhere. As long as the Star Cut people exist, he ain't going nowhere. So
Run it.
so
Run
listen.
it.
Okay, exactly. So let's not let's not act like that like they're not out there petitioning to keep all these people in here.
Tyler loves the Flash series. That's cool, Tyler. I've never seen it. I don't know if I can. I
I
I,
like some of the seasons in Flash,
I
like
like
season
Smallville.
two.
Smallville was fine.
I like Smallville, but I think I kind of agree with some people that they kind of overdid the kryptonite. Like
Oh
it's like
yeah,
kryptonite every other episode. Like, geez, we
yeah.
know we get it. he's he's
Red
vulnerable.
Kryptonite. So much Kryptonite. So much Kryptonite. Yeah, it was everywhere. It was crazy.
I'm like, all right, gotcha. Yeah,
Tony
we
was
know.
mediocre. Mediocre. I didn't do it as good as Jody. Jody did it well.
Yeah,
Jody
I
show's on in about a few
well,
hours.
yeah, I think a few hours. But see, the thing is, it was like season 6, and then just like, nah. I kind of felt the I fell off the bandwagon for season 6 a little bit only because the whole Mirror Master, well, female version of Mirror Master, and they're literally they're sprinkling in Godspeed, who to my, for any of the Flash fans out there isn't like Godspeed like the one of the more powerful speedsters other than Reverse Flash and all those. Because I think they're trying to have multiple Flash villains, like speedster villains, like Reverse Flash, Godspeed, Red Death. I think the other one is. Um,
With a name like Godspeed, you'd fucking have to. I don't
Right?
know who
Like
that is.
that name,
Yeah.
right, like that name, like you gotta
Oh
be like
God, Speed. Are you
like
quick? Oh, sort
right.
of. Not really. What?
No, no, no. We don't take sort of. You need to be like point A to point B in 2 nanoseconds.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
It's good
Yes,
to.
exactly.
It was cool to have you on your own, O'Shea. To be honest, it was nice to
Oh
just
yeah.
have you to myself. No
Oh, you're
sus.
welcome. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
no, it's cool. And
Seems
honestly, really appreciate you coming on and sharing your thoughts on everything. It was you're a great person to bounce ideas off of and opinions off of, and I really enjoyed myself chatting with you. Actually, honest to God, you're
oh,
cool.
likewise, likewise.
You are the man. I'm probably gonna just wind it down. It's 2 in the morning over here. I
Oh
want to
wow.
try
Good
and
morning. Good
yeah,
morning. It's 2 in the afternoon over here. Well, of course, I'm still in Friday. You're already in Saturday, so
it's Saturday over here. Yeah,
yeah,
I've
I forget that. You're like a day ahead of us.
I'm gonna go and then quickly hit the sack and get up and go to the gym. That's my plans.
Right. That's what I'm
But
talking about.
to everyone that came through, honestly means a lot to me that you just come through, said what's up, even if you didn't say what's up. It's cool that you came through. I really appreciate you all. O'Shea, the sexy god, the god of man,
All right, this is
god
Sexy
of
Shay from A&M Entertainment. You can look for me at The Hive with Miss Nada. Tune in for that every Saturday at 4 or whatever time zone that you're at. Look for us there for all the
yeah,
DC content there.
yeah. O'Shea and Nada are so tight. Their show's amazing. And I'm the A&M. A&M
Our
Entertainment.
yes,
That's how she talks. Yeah.
our lovely leader Ashley.
Yes. Salute,
Shout
Ashley.
salute.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you coming through, and have an awesome rest of the day. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.